Real estate versus an online business. If you're looking to make money, should you look into real estate investing as an option or online business as your option? Now, I do both. So in this video, it is going to be a unique perspective on whether you should invest in real estate or have an online business if you're looking to make extra money from home. Now, this video is going to be a video series, part one, part two, to kind of give you a more better feel of this topic, real estate investing versus business online. So I'm going to go into this video, give you some information and let you kind of see the ins and out of both, and then you can make a decision in terms of which one you should focus on if you're looking to make some extra money from home. Now, this video series is going to talk about the downside of real estate investing. I know when you're hearing about real estate investing, it sounds quite fantastic, and it is. It has its perks, but it also has its downside. And I think most of the times we don't hear about the downside of real estate investing. So I decided to start out this series of this video with the downside of real estate investing. So stick around to the end. I'll definitely give you some pointers in terms of what the best thing is to do in order to make some extra money from online, and in addition to get a real estate investing kind of business going as well. So the downside of real estate investing. So you realize my name is Kay, and you realize that I do real estate investing also in addition to my online business. And I'm going to kind of put the two side by side so you can get a feel of which one might be best for you to, in a sense, tackle first. So real estate investing, the downside. And you've heard of the toilet. And yes, it is true. You do end up fixing toilets. Now, this was a project recently, actually. And this toilet renovation, toilet fix, whatever we might call it, cost me $400. The tenant was evicted. So there you go. I lost money on that because the tenant wasn't paying their rent, so lost money on the rent. And in addition, the toilet was plugged when they left, so that cost an additional $400 to get that remedied. Now, why would the toilet cost $400? First, I called someone to take a peek at it to kind of snake it out, get it going. That did not work. Ultimately, the toilet had to be replaced entirely because apparently there was something truly blocked in the system that, it was just better to replace the toilet itself than to mess around with it any further. So a $400 fix. The other thing is, and so when a tenant moves out, that is the main big downside of this real estate investing proposition here, because when a tenant moves out, you are not making any money at all. This property is just sitting there, and chances are you're going through some lengthy and expensive rehab or repairs. So you see $400 there for a toilet, and that was just a toilet, right? That wasn't an entire unit. That was just the toilet. Now, this one was a broken sash, right? Just a broken window. You can see the ends of this window here, and these are actual photos of properties that I have that I done these repairs on. So this is a sash of a window, and it actually broke at the very end, so just the end of it, but it wouldn't stay in the window well, so I had to get this whole new sash reordered and put that back in. That sash cost me $49 plus the tax, and had to wait for them to actually make that sash and then ship it to me so I could actually, well, not ship it, I actually picked it up because it was my local state here and put it back in. So $49. Not bad, right? You're thinking $49? Okay, that's not bad. But do keep in mind that was just a window. In the tenant moved out, just a window that I had to replace, and then the other stuff that had to be done. So $49. So moving on here, show you something else. Now, this was a high efficiency water heater that went bad. Had the folks in the unit, the contractor in the unit, doing their thing, and then thought the unit was done, it was complete, and next thing I found out, at the end of the rehab for that unit coming ready to be rented, the water heater gave out. It gave out in the sense that the gas company had to be called out for the smell of odor. They smelled something, and when they came out, they recognized that it was coming from the heater, water heater, And so ultimately the water heater had to be changed. Now, this cost was a bit over $1,000. So the cost, as you can see, this is the actual receipt I have. And you can see the receipt, it's $1,000 just for the water heater. It says, let's see, it was for pickup. So I went and bought this for the contractor person to pick it up and actually install it. So it cost me $1,000 just to buy it. And then I had to pay the contractor for his services, his labor to actually install it. So as you can see, these things are not cheap. And you hear that you can make a lot of money in real estate, but as you can realize, you can lose a lot of money too. You're spending a lot of money sometimes doing rehab and repairs before you get a tenant in. And so costly kind of things here. So this is $1,000. The other thing is I got a letter from my insurer of one of the properties I have. I'm not quite sure if you can read. I tried to highlight it. It says the roof is showing signs of wear. The overhead garage, there's something with that, and it says fail to comply, which meaning that I need to do something about the roof and something about the garage door. Fail to comply may result in a notice of non-renewal. So they might actually cancel my real estate policy if I don't fix these things, and they gave me a deadline. So this is the roof. I took a picture of the roof, and this is my actual roof that they were talking about. I mean, it looks good to me, but you know what? It doesn't matter. In real estate, there is, people inspectors that look at things and they decide that I need a roof or something needs to be done. So I'm looking at an estimated, and this is on the very low end of about $5,000 to get this roof replaced. So not cheap. So the question remains, should you do real estate or an online business if you're looking to make money from online? You're hearing a lot of buzz about, you can make a lot of money in real estate. Buy them cheap, fix them, rent them. But you know what? Real estate is a business of planning. You have to plan it well, be prepared for when things happen, because when they happen fast. I mean, a toilet, $400, just like that. If you don't have $400, your tenants moved out, you don't have $400 to fix that. You can't rent it and not fix it, right? So you have to lay out that money first to fix it, and then when the tenant comes in, you hope to recoup your cost. And if the property stays, unrented for a long period of time, then no matter if the tenant moves in, you have still lost quite a bit of money. So $400 lost before a tenant moves in, $49 lost before a tenant moves in, $1,000 lost before a tenant moves in, and then the ongoing expenses of repairing and maintaining things. So should you do real estate or an online business? Truly, real estate is, for me, a long-term method of generating wealth or creating wealth. It's to sustain wealth. For me, real estate, especially when you're a smaller person coming into this game, it's not something that could give you instant wealth. I know they're saying it's an instant thing, you could come in and make big money. You have to work on it and build up to it. And it's going to take some funds to get things going, because this doesn't come out of thin air. $400 does not come out of thin air. So either you personally have the money, or you have access to that kind of money to put into real estate to get it going. So my advice to people who are looking to jump into real estate, you're hearing the buzz that it's an easy thing. You can jump in, no money down. As you can see, a toilet, the money has to come from somewhere. It's either going to come from your credit card to float you until you get this all fixed up and the tenant moves in, or you're going to have that cash, in reserve to take care of these things that come up. So my best suggestion for folks who are looking to make money in this time, with the idea that real estate is a great investment, it is, but as you can see, it does take some finances. So if you're going to go out there looking for a business that, say, costs, $100, and you're saying, oh my God, that's so expensive, or the business costs $500 online, and you say, oh my God, that's so expensive, or it costs even $1,000 to get involved in a business online, and folks are thinking it's so expensive, just look at the alternative, that if you don't do a business online, the cost to do business elsewhere in anything else is a pretty expensive adventure. So my takeaway from this is, should you start a real estate investment business or an online business, I would say definitely jump into the online business space. The best part about an online business is you have no inventory. With real estate, you have this property that if it's not rented, it is an inventory that you're carrying, that you're not selling anything about it, it's not generating anything. The other thing is with an online business, it's a low startup. As you can see with some of these things, this is just ongoing maintenance, right? And the startup to jump into real estate, you have to buy this property somehow. So either it's going to become from credit from some creditor, whether it's be a mortgage company, a private lender. You're going to come up with the cash to buy the property. It has to be some kind of money, and it's a whole lot more money than what an online business costs. The other thing about an online business is one source could give you a big payout. I have multiple properties, and the reason why most real estate investors have multiple properties is because one property does not make you rich. You could have one property, and if you make a profit of what, $1,000 from it, it's just generate you $1,000. It's not going to generate you any more. It can't generate you anymore. With an online business, your one business could generate you, say, $100 a day, $200 a day, see, $1,000 a week, $2,000 a week, $5,000 a week. It could really, one business online could generate you a bigger amount of income versus where you have real estate, it's just going to generate your predetermined amount of cash. The other thing about online business is the business can multiply itself. With my properties, they don't multiply themselves unless I go get another one. There's no way that this one property could then, decide to become 10 properties. I have to be proactive and go get 9 other properties for it to be 10. With a business online, you could start your business and it could multiply and grow like wildfire, that it puts you in a position to create passive residual income. And what I mean by that is you could join the business, and because of your efforts, you could build a team of people who are building the business, and it builds so exponentially that your one business that you started now become like it's 50 to 100 businesses, and all you did was start your own business and it multiplied for you. The next great thing about online business is it's a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week payment system. Unlike real estate, you only get paid, once a month. Or actually, it is once a month. Sometimes you might work it out with the tenants that they pay you on the 15th or the 1st of the month. But either way, it's every 30 days you're getting paid a set amount. With an online business, you could get paid 24/7. Every day you could be earning income. And not only can you be earning income, you could be earning exponential, different amounts of cash money coming into your bank account or your payment system that you have arranged. So, the idea, I don't want to steer you away from real estate because it is a great thing. But the hardest thing is if you're trying to make money, right, and you don't have a lot. As you can see, money's like this, $49, not a big deal. But if it's $49, say every couple of days something's happening in your property, or every month, let's say every month something's happening in your property, that's $49 for this, $49 for something else, it adds up to say $300. That's $300 you're spending, and it's taken away from the profits you're gonna make, and that's just on one thing. You see, things could go wrong, cost you $1,000, takes away from your profit. And the thing with this is, with real estate, anything could happen. So you have to be prepared for it and have the financial backing to actually weather the storm. So if you're looking for something that will make you some serious money, and that's why I do this, because it makes me money, I want you to check out this $100 business. It's just a $100 business. I know you're thinking it's crazy. Why would anyone in real estate be interested in a $100 business? And that's for the same reason I have listed here. This is no inventory, low cost, one source, big payout, 24/7 kind of payout system. So if you're looking for a way to make money online, definitely check the description box. You'll find a link that will explain to you how you can make some serious money with just a one-time investment of $100 online.